Hey y'all, good afternoon. It's Ned over My Philippine Dreams, N to the E to the D over at MPD, coming at you from Central Florida. Yes, beautiful Central Florida, where we have water pressure, high-speed internet, and there's no smoke and diesel fumes wafting in through the windows. I'm going to keep this video short. Basically, I just wanted to thank everybody for donating to our camera fundraiser. We did that like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. We raised $378. This was a fundraiser I did for myself. It wasn't for the house raising or the spaghetti fests or anything like that. It was for me. And we raised $378, so thanks to everybody who donated to that. And now that I'm back in the US, and I've been back in the US for about 3 weeks, and I'm leaving in about a week, by the time this goes up, I'll actually be back in the Philippines. So while I was here, I was able to get 2 items, 2 video items. Not to create better content, because I think our content's pretty weak to begin with, but to make content that looks a little bit better. So towards that end, I got 2 things. The first thing I got was a Samsung S6. As you guys know, I like to do little vignettes. I like to walk around with my phone in my pocket, pull it out every now and then, and capture things as they're happening. And on the S5, it's got digital video stabilization, and it's got that jelly effect and all that. The S6 has actual hardware optical image stabilization, and the video quality is actually really good. When I did some test videos, it was actually hard to tell that from like a professional camera setup. So props to Samsung. Now the thing is, I was able to get this for $220 on eBay, and this is a 64 gigabyte S6. Normally you pay a lot more than that, but what I did was I targeted auctions that had bad IMEI numbers or bad ESN numbers, which basically means it's been blacklisted in the United States. You cannot activate this with Sprint or AT&T or Verizon or anybody else in the United States, but since it's a global phone and it's got a global SIM slot, you can bring it overseas and use it there. So I was able to get a good deal, $220 on a 65 gigabyte S6 that is in mint condition. The other thing I was able to get, and I was really happy to get this, is a DSLR. Now this is an entry-level DSLR because I don't know anything about DSLRs, and I don't know who I could possibly ask about digital photography. But I got this D3100 Nikon for about $200. It was $209. It's used, but I received it about 3 or 4 days ago. Actually, no, I received it 3 days ago. And the problem is, the guy listed it as like new, excellent condition. And when I received it, and you can probably see it in the video, although I'm using my dad's camera for the video, I don't know how it's going to work out. All the rubber is faded. And also, the buttons on the back all have these little icons, and a lot of the buttons are actually faded. And to cap it off, it's actually got 15 times the number of shutter actuations that he said it had. Now this guy is a power seller on eBay, he's a pawn shop, he's got excellent feedback, and we've been going back and forth. So what he's decided to do is to take it back. He's going to pay for the shipping, and he apologized because there was apparently some mix-up in the cameras. Now, what's also unfortunate is I'm only going to be here for a short period of time, so I really don't have time to snipe another auction and hope that it comes to the house on time for me to go back to the Philippines. So it looks like this year I'm not going to get a DSLR. I'm kind of bummed out. I'm actually seriously bummed out because I really wanted to do this. This also does video, and the video quality is pretty good. The autofocus on this is pretty good. Actually, when you compare the 2 of these, there's no comparison. When you're outside, this is just amazing. But I'm going to have to return it. But the purpose of this video wasn't to talk about things I bought, but to thank everybody that donated to the cause of getting some new camera systems so I can make some more high quality content, not necessarily better content, but higher quality content. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do for the other camera, for our main camera system. I really don't want to go with Hero because I really want something with some digital optical image stabilization. And I also want something with microphones and stuff that you can do like that. So I'll try to figure it out. So thanks again to everybody who donated, not only the money, but to everybody who's been following our channel and being part of the discussion and giving feedback and who hasn't trolled the channel too hard. Thanks to you also, because without you, there would be no Philippine Dreams. We just reached, I think, 14,000 subscribers this past month. So that's pretty cool. We started off with like 3, and 2 of them were family, and the other one was me. So this is Ned over My Philippine Dreams, thanking you once again, and I'll see you soon in the Philippines. Peace.
What's going on here? Humping! Who's that? Who are those people? How come they took all the toys and the school supplies? What's up with that? Oh, there you're sitting. Very good. No. Dili. Dili. Thank you. Thank you for your help. Salamat sa imong tabang. Good job. All right. And now we get the party on Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You got 2 teeth right here.
Bye-bye.
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 Ate Shell has a new friend.